Yeah, so this nasty Neal and Sunflower Dragon thing, it's kind of hilarious. I was just mentioning yesterday that I think Sunflower Dragon is a psyop by Nasty Neal, but apparently they did a show together. Well, I guess if you want to call it a show. Hmm. Um all right, so here we go. I haven't watched this. I'm going to be one of those shows where we put something on and watch it and then we comment upon it. Huh? What do you think? Put this over in the corner. We'll fucking make it nice and tight over here. All right. So let's see what sort of interesting things Neal and Sunflower Dragon talk about.
Let him heal. That's a good point. We will let Stuttering John heal. We weren't bringing him on to attack him. We were
No. I want Stuttering John to heal. Okay, Stuttering John is an alcoholic. Okay, he says that his wife is the one who poisoned his kids against him. It's not his wife. It's him and his drinking. If he sees this clip, which I don't know if he will or not, but he's the one that caused his children to not be in his life. And I guarantee you, they still love him. And if he got clean, if he accepted the fact that he's helpless and he's an alcoholic and he needs help,
Jesus,
and they saw him making an effort to get clean like Rob did, he would be able to have a relationship with his kids.
I mean, it's interesting that the women who come into the Dabbleverse are so concerned about everyone else's family life. I just wonder if is that a motherly thing? Is that them just being nosy, feeling like they can just tell everyone else what they're gonna be able to do? I mean, hey, Sunflower, you're not uncovering any rocks that no one has before. You're not like bringing in new ideas here. This is literally like, what is this? The Uncle Rico 2 or Auntie Rico? Is that I mean, if you've paid attention, which I'm sure you probably haven't because you're new to the whole scene, this is what people have been saying to John for quite some time. Yeah, anyway.
Before he dies from drinking, because that's what's going to come next, John. Drinking's going to kill you.
Damn.
Jesus! And your children will live with that pain for the rest of their lives.
God dang!
Okay, I'm done. Sorry.
Well, that's the other thing. It's like, oof, like really giving it to him there, eh? You're gonna die, and your children are gonna feel it for the rest of their lives. How do you know? How do you know? There are people who I know some people who their parents weren't very nice to them. And they decided at one point as an adult, you know what? I'm done. And I don't care if they die. Like they met a little bit, but not like a normal relationship. Not like I cared when my mom died. You know, they're not going to go through 7 years of depression like I did. They're going to just be like, almost like, now we don't have to think about that. Some people are so stressful to others that the back is broken. You know, the straw that broke the camel's back. Many straws, too many straws, and they don't care anymore. Do you know this for certain? Are you talking to his children? I mean, if you are, then that's kind of weird. That's kind of strange.
Oh, well, that's real talk. It's not like trying to attack the guy or belittle him. That's what will happen.
Because it always helps when people are in the throes of alcoholism and egotisticalism, that to sort of slam them for it. It always works. It does. Believe me.
Yeah, and I, the family that loves him, and they still do, even though he's exhausting and exasperating, and he likes to say that his wife always said he should be a lawyer. She used to say that to just shut him up because he was incapable of listening to another person's perspective. He would just keep yelling and yelling and yelling until you said fine. You're fine. You're right.
Wow.
You should have been a lawyer.
You know, the thing is too, sometimes when people are on a show and there's a camera and they know that they're being watched, there's a certain persona that they project, even on stage. Do you know this? See, this is the thing about a lot of people that aren't performers. They don't realize that sometimes what a person is doing is a hyperbolic version of themselves. It's a amped up version of who they are normally. Is John like that in normal life? I don't know. Because even friends, so sometimes you like that with your friends too. You like that with everyone else except your family. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's like you're putting on a show every time, and the people that at your home are the people you're comfortable with, and you don't have to put on as much of a show. But, I mean, is that the way John is? I don't know. I don't know myself, but I know that, well, see, in some ways, I'm almost the exception to the rule, because I've talked to Jim before where he's like, man, you know, you're really excited and you talk a lot and like you're just boop, 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 like your brain is like all the time. Is this the way you are in real life? It's like sometimes I am like that in real life. I do have to sort of pull back, when it comes to like my wife. I mean, I do, because having in your face all the time isn't, in a way I do act like a child, but I do know how to like pull back at certain times anyway. But that's the thing, is like, no, she just said that to him to shut him up. But again, is this Auntie Rico, or did you listen to Uncle Rico for a long time and now all of their viewpoints are your viewpoints? So now you have to go on the internet and tell everyone the viewpoints that were embedded in you by other people? Oh.
If you could get clean,
Look at Neal. He's like,
little.
I don't. Huh? Maybe this was a mistake. Maybe I shouldn't have done a show with her.
Tiny bit humble, your life wouldn't be the shit show that it is now.
Jesus. God.
Now,
coming out of the gate firing. He doesn't know what to do.
Sorry.
No, I mean, well, people think a lot of things are victimless crimes, or not even crimes, but
a lot of people think that things are victimless crimes. What? That's the thing about generalities. If you're not specifically saying something, are you saying anything at all?
if someone is an addict, sometimes they hurt themselves, but that's not true if someone has people that love them.
The people that die from alcoholism have to live with that for the rest of their lives. Because they also lose you. His children, even though they hate him probably right now, they also feel an empty space where he should be. Wow. Because he's the...
Well, maybe they're filling it with other things. Like transsexualism.
The father. So it's not funny or cool, whatever. We should watch clips. But I want, that's what I would say to John.
Jesus.
And kudos to Rob.
Yeah.
I understand changing their last name. I do. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That doesn't...
Like, you're going to give him, like, a grain bar? Kudos? Kudos to Rob Saul, but why? Is that... Maybe I missed that part. Mule, you didn't give any context on the kudos part. What the hell?
It doesn't necessarily mean they hate him. It's just, they don't want to be...
He hurt them.
Yeah.
They might not come back immediately, but if he got clean and worked at it for years and could show that he's doing it, he would have a relationship with them. I promise you. You know
what's going on in Neal's head right now? I think I can see, without your head, he's seeing the rest of his podcast career be destroyed by a lawsuit from John Melendez. Because here he is facilitating Sunflower Dragon, who was apparently talking to John for a little while, Um, in a romantic way, I guess. Oh wait, is there a comment? What's going on? Hey, Metal Gear, what's up? I don't know if you heard, but Charles might not be doing the show for a while, so we decided not to do a show this morning. But I decided to go solo. There you go, you caught up. Yeah, right now, because Neal brought Sunflower Dragon into this, and Sunflower Dragon is lambasting John Melendez. Neal is thinking, "Oh, wait a minute. John's gonna blame me for this, and then he's gonna come after everything else I've done." You know, I don't know if you know this about Neal, but he interviews like horror legends, not horrors, not horrors, horror actors and directors. He's Without Your Head podcast. I can't believe I'm giving him a plug, but you know, it kind of sucks. I mean, he's not the greatest interview. Just, you know, his dumbass takes that he makes on these Dabbleverse shows is the same dumbass takes that he makes in his interview show. Like, I forgot the guy's name, but the guy that plays that was in House of a Thousand Corpses, the old guy, that guy. I saw an interview with him where he was like, "How do you get motivated? And you know, how do you like play a psychopath and blah 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 blah?" And dude fucking looks right at Neal. He's like, "It's called acting." And Neal's just like, "Huh? It was fucking hilarious. Oh yeah, I'll bring this up. Sup, Luke? Sup, Metal Gears? Metal Gears solid, meta. Yeah, I mean, so I could see it right there in his eye, like, oh, maybe this was a mistake. Oh, maybe this was a mistake. I hope Stuttering John doesn't come after me. I hope Stuttering John doesn't come after Lispy Neal for bringing Sunflower Dragons into this."
I promise him. But he's too selfish. Keep being selfish.
The thing is, if you care about his family, you should want him away from them. I think the idea is not like to be with his family in the.
What happened to the funny, Mr. Blue Sky?
But you know, to get clean.
Yes, not now. He shouldn't be anywhere near his family.
Jesus!
They did the right thing to escape from him, and they also acknowledged the dad that came in and
Escape
took care
from
of
him.
Oh
My God, like he's holding them hostage. You be my kids. Stay here and be my kids against your will. They escaped from him. Escape from Stuttering John Mountain.
by taking his last name. It
Fucking
doesn't mean they don't somewhere inside, and it's going to always be like a scar that he caused to his children.
And there's always going to be a scar from removing their titties. Oh,
He scarred them.
Oh, God!
This isn't funny, though.
It's funny. It's funny to see Neal squirm. Actually, you know what? I'm happy you did this show now. At first, I was like, oh, great. Here we go. Another fucking dumbass show. But you know what? When a dumbass is running it and it doesn't know what they're doing, it gets goddamn hilarious. Thank you for lifting yourself up to full locale status there, nasty Neal. Nasty bum-ass Neal.